While the ability to use a controlled vocabulary is a true librarian superpower, it is also useful to be able to step out of the box and perform free text searches. Free text searching skills will help you find current research in new and oddly named areas that are too fast-paced to be represented in controlled vocabularies. A free text search starts exactly as a controlled vocabulary search starts, with the facet analysis and logical combination. Eventually, you'll check the database's thesaurus for search terms to represent each facet. When the database doesn't have a thesaurus, or you can't find any thesaurus terms or enough thesaurus terms for one or more facet, you need to use your librarian brain to generate search terms. Listening to what the user says about their topic during the reference interview is a great way to pick up search terms. So is checking the use and see references in the database's controlled vocabulary. And if the database doesn't have a thesaurus, check the thesaurus for a related database in the same discipline or field of study. Even Roget's thesaurus can be a great source of free text terms, especially for searching newspaper databases that are written in the vernacular for everyday people. If the user shows you a relevant source, check it for relevant search terms. Often scholars use their own technical terminology to say complicated things. Use their terminology for your search terms. And don't forget yourself and your librarian colleagues. Chances are one or more of you have heard something about this topic in the past, and you can pull that into the search as well. Now, your librarian superpowers really come into play when you start combining your search words and phrases with proximity operators. Proximity operators depend on the specific search system, so expect lots of variations between them. Proximity operators typically enlist some sort of abbreviation telling the search system whether word order does or doesn't matter, along with a number that tells the system how close your words are supposed to be. So, for word order matters, EBSCOhost uses WN, and ProQuest uses pre/n. Let's script a free text search in EBSCOhost. You interview a student who is looking for research on parenting types, specifically helicopter parents. So using EBSCOhost's WN proximity operator, you script the search term overprotective W3 parents to retrieve texts that say overprotective parents, overprotective rules by parents, overprotective personality traits of parents, and so on. Now, sometimes you want to retrieve phrases in which order doesn't matter. For that, EBSCOhost uses NN and ProQuest uses near/n. Now you can grab the terms in any order so long as they are within a certain number of words. So search for overprotective N3 parents receives texts that say parents who are overprotective, overprotective parenting caused by parents, parents become overprotective when, and so on. You might not need more results, but just in case you do, or you notice that you could retrieve more results if the search system could just retrieve both plural and singular forms of your search terms, and minor differences in word endings, use truncation to retrieve all the forms of your search terms. Truncation is tricky because there are 4 types, subtypes within types, and itsy-bitsy differences between systems on how they perform truncation. Typically, truncation uses a symbol at the beginning, end, or in the middle of a search term, and a number to indicate the number of truncated characters. The simplest type of truncation is unlimited truncation. When searching EBSCOhost, stem the search term where you want the unlimited truncation to begin, and appending an asterisk onto the stem to get different endings. So search for parent asterisk retrieves parent, parents, parenting, parented, parental. Putting this truncated word back into our search statement, the string becomes overprotect asterisk, N5, parent asterisk, and retrieve texts that say overprotected children of nervous parents, parenting styles, overprotecting, parental care in overprotected children, parental overprotection, maternal overprotection in parent-child relations, from overprotective to helicopters, how parents, and more. Free text searching can be very powerful because it uses the terminology that experts use to describe complex new topics. You have to be deliberate about your free text search statements, analyzing them just like we did here so they retrieve relevant information on the topics that interest your library's users.